Hey folks, how's it going? This is Kenny here, coming at you with part of my new initiative for my channel. It's not just NC-17 anymore, now it's just all gaming. Now, since Freddy Krueger was released as a downloadable character for Mortal Kombat, I kind of figured, what the hell, why not show you guys, Freddy Krueger in gameplay. Just, in case you're not sure if you want to purchase him or not. He's $5 on the PlayStation Network. I'm not sure how much that equates to on Xbox Live, because I don't have Xbox 360. But anyway, one of the most annoying things I find about Mortal Kombat is that it takes a while for it to load, like right here. First of all, the title screen is always the same. That kind of annoys me. It's always Scorpion uppercutting Sub-Zero. I guess, like, Ed Boon, he loves Scorpion, but, we don't, we can, I like some variety, on the title screen, Maybe, show Kratos, like, slashing Katana or whatever. But anyway, I'm just going to do a brief ladder mode with Freddy Krueger to, show you how he is. Now, let me just say, I know nobody's going to believe me when I say this, nor do I really care if you believe me. I wasn't really trying very hard. I wasn't trying to beat the game or anything. I mean, eventually I will beat the game as Freddy Krueger because, it would be cool to have the endings for each character. But, and there you go. My first opponent is Freddy Krueger, so it's a mirror match. What are the odds? Anyway, like I was saying, this video was mainly to showcase Freddy Krueger in action and not so much, for you to watch me beat the game. I'll do that, some other time. But for now, this video is mainly to just show you how Freddy Krueger plays. Now, I apologize because, yes, I will be the first one to admit I suck at well, I don't suck in Mortal Kombat. I consider myself decent. Online in this game really sucks because it's so freaking laggy. But yeah, I think Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe is better for online gameplay because it wasn't as laggy, at least in my experiences. But anyway, when I first heard about Freddy Krueger, I was like a little like I think my first reaction was, what the hell? Because Freddy Krueger is right here I'm checking to see how to do the fatality. And I actually at the end of this match I fuck it up. I hit Freddy before I could even attempt to do the fatality, which kind of pissed me off. But what can you do? Anyway, I figured that Freddy Krueger would play like Baraka. Since Baraka's got the claws in his hands and Freddy he's got the gloves and stuff. So kind of figured he would play like Baraka, but he really. I guess they kind of play a bit similar. And I'll admit, I don't really play Mortal Kombat that often. This is the first time I'm playing it in a couple of months. Because I was intrigued by the addition of Freddy Krueger. You see, like right there, I uppercutted him, and I was like, "Oh shit, are you serious? Fuck." All right, well, I'll get the next person with the fatality. And let me just tell you, a fatality. They really fucked that one up. The fatality is horrible. I'll just say that. I don't do it this round because I accidentally do a babality. I have no idea how the hell I ended up doing a babality. I didn't even realize babalities were in this game, but apparently they are because at the end of this round I do a babality. And even Nick was like, "What the fuck? How did you do that?" And I'm like, "I have no idea how I did it. I tried to push the button combination for the fatality, but apparently I don't even remember what I pressed. I just pressed what I thought I remembered being the fatality. But no, he does a babality. But anyway, you saw that kick-ass combo I just nailed Sector with. But yeah, Freddy Krueger is not that bad. I still gotta get used to him. He seems to, well, I guess every character could have good combos if you know how to use the character correctly. Like Striker, and the son of a bitch named me with the action move. Fucking A. What was I just saying? Striker, right. Striker, yeah, I never played as Striker in the previous Mortal Kombat games, but in this game, he's actually really good if you know how to use him properly. He's really good. Now, something I'm having a pain in the ass with, and, oh, right here, as you can see, the babality. When I was doing this, I was like, what the fuck kind of fatality is this? And then Sector takes out the rocket, it's like, babality. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? My reaction to this was like, what the hell? I find it kind of funny that I just did a babality, and I have no idea how I did it. Apparently Nick told me that like to do a babality you can't block like a single time. during the round that you win, and I almost never block. So that's probably a stupid thing to do, but you know, what can I say? I rarely, if ever, block. I always like to be on the offensive rather than the defensive. But I do the fatality to Sonya. I'm not going to spoil it, but let me just say it's really, really shitty. But anyway, as I was saying, the challenge tower is really cool. The dialogue in the challenge tower is beyond corny. Like, honestly, it's insulting, I think, to like Mortal Kombat fans. Because honestly, like, come on, if you've ever played the challenge tower, you know exactly what I mean. The dialogue in that is just fucking ridiculous. But anyway, the end game, the last challenge is like fucking impossible. I'm not gonna say like what you have to do because, you know, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I'm convinced that it's like nearly impossible. I've seen somebody do it, and on this shitty ass website we call you. Well, nah, the website doesn't suck. It's just the community that sucks with the site. But anyway, I saw somebody do it on this site, and he just got lucky as shit. I didn't get anywhere near as lucky. I did like exactly what he was doing, and I didn't get anywhere near as lucky. So it sucks. I would just say that for the last round, for the last challenge, you can use anybody you want. It's that ridiculous. Here is the X-ray move of Freddy Krueger. Very, very disappointing. And here we go. Here's the biggest disappointment of them all. Freddy Krueger has at least 2 fatalities. This is one of them. This is the one you start out with. And, well, watch this. Yeah. Slashes her in the ribs, kicks her on the ground, and you see a bunch of blood shoot up, and that's it.
Fatality.
Yeah, that's it. This is my first time seeing it, and I was like, what the fuck was that? Because fatalities is one of the biggest parts of Mortal Kombat. You know, you can't have Mortal Kombat game without fatalities. That's like having a Saw movie without jigsaw chops. You know, it just can't happen. So when I saw that fatality, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But then again, nothing is more disappointing than Kratos' second fatality. Let me tell you, that's a piece of crap. Now, if you've never seen it, look it up. Basically, Kratos just uses the... Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. I think the Medusa head to freeze to freeze the opponents, and then he takes out the Hercules fist and just rams right through them, and that's it. It is the most disappointing sack of shit you'll ever see. Like, honestly... I agree with one of the comments, man. He's fucking Kratos. You can't come up with anything else than that. It's like, what the hell? But his first fatality is pretty cool. Somewhat disappointing, but it's good enough, you know, since he uses the blades, so it's really cool. Kratos really surprised me as a character. I figured you would have to unlock him. Freddy Krueger is really random, but I guess if you're gonna take any horror icon to be in a Mortal Kombat game, I guess Freddy Krueger would be the most fitting, because, you know, after all, he's like, you know, the least scary, the least, you know, mysterious. You know, you got Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. You know, they don't. I guess Ghostface could also work. Ghostface from the Scream series. I guess he could also work because he doesn't, you know, take his time. You know what I mean? You know, like he just, you know, runs towards his victims and just, you know, does his thing. But Jason and Michael Myers wouldn't really work, as, you know, they're like, you know, they're mysterious. You know, they walk. You know, they take their time. You know, while their victims, you know, run around like jackasses. Like wasting all their breath. You know, like getting out of breath, and, you know, at the end of the corridor, you know. And then, you know, they get to the end of the corridor, and then they just... What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know. But, yeah. Freddy Krueger, really random addition. But so far, he's okay. His outro really sucks, though. You just saw his outro. He just spins around, slashes the camera. I thought that, like, you know... Like, after that slash, like the camera would fall apart as if to, like, signify, you know... Oh, the cameraman's dead or whatever. Right here, Cabal fucking kicks my ass. I'm not even gonna lie. He murders me. He kicks my ass. You'll see in the second round, and the third round, I'm sorry. I get 1 win, he gets 2. He beats me over here. You'll see in the third round, I desperately go for my X-ray move to give me a fighting chance at victory, and of course, I fucking miss it. X-ray moves are a really cool addition, but at the same time they're kind of cheap because they could change the momentum in a match at any given time, which I guess is kind of cool because, you know, that kind of like forces you, you know, to like switch up your strategy. So, you know, whatever. I'm kind of contradicting myself right here. But yeah, if you're not sure about purchasing Freddy Krueger, I would say go for it. Especially if you play Mortal Kombat a lot, then the purchase will the purchase will be worthwhile. I think Rain is also available for Mortal Kombat. I think he also costs $5. There's Freddy Krueger. There's Rain. There's somebody named Scarlet, I think, and that guy with the blindfold. I forget his name. I think it's Kenshi or something. He was really good in one of the previous Mortal Kombat games. I kicked ass with him. I don't remember which game it was though. I think it was fuck. There's so many damn Mortal Kombat games. Deadly Alliance. There's Deception. There's Trilogy. Mortal Kombat 4. Mortal Kombat, man. It's become a household name when it comes to fighting games. But yeah, this video is about to wrap up. So anyway, yeah, like I said, I think Freddy Krueger is okay. I haven't learned to play as him, as you can see in this video, because I do like the same two fucking moves, like every time I land a successful attack on somebody. But yeah, I could imagine him kicking ass if you like. Well, then again, like I said earlier, I think you can get good as any character if you know how to use them. Like Striker, like now I actually know how to properly use Striker, so I can kick ass as him, which is the last character on Earth that I thought that I could do well as. Let me just say before this video wraps up that the next NC-17 episode is completely done. It took me a long time to do it. I'm satisfied with it. I think it's pretty good. Hope you guys feel the same way. When is it going to be up? I'm not quite sure. Probably within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going away for a weekend in 2 weeks, so obviously it's not going to be able to be up by then. My guess is that it will probably be up by early to mid-September. Yeah, I know that's in a month, but what can I do? Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Spread the word about NC-17 and my channel. And I hope you like my new approach to my channel. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.
Finish him. Cabal wins. Fatality.